Everybody, how's it going? Now that I have a full-size bottle of the fragrance, I wanted to do a review on Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. So do I like this fragrance? Absolutely. I love this scent. If you've been subscribed to me, then you know that over the past month, this has been something I've been raving about all the time. I went through the sample fairly quickly. I was trying to hold on to that little bit of juice left, but to no avail, right? So this fragrance, very simple, very likable, extremely mass appealing, a huge compliment getter. It smells like oranges, and then it has a little bit of a cologne type of DNA in the background, but I don't find this to be a very masculine fragrance whatsoever. I think on the spectrum, it's unisex and slightly leans masculine, slightly. But I mean, this is something that even with my girlfriend, she's somebody that's very feminine. She even wanted to wear this for herself because she just finds it really attractive, right? But she prefers this one on me, and I love this one on myself as well. But in terms of performance, this is a 6-hour fragrance on my skin. Now, if I want it to last longer, I spray it on my clothes. You see my routine, my 5 sprays, how I do that, and it lasts easily. Well, this one, I do overspray if I want it to push past 8 hours. But for the most part, the fragrance does pretty well for a freshie. I am not really surprised by the longevity. I'm not like, oh, this is too short or whatever, because fresh fragrances, in my mind, are like 4 to 6 hours. Anything within that time frame, I am not surprised by. If it's less than that, then I'll stay away from it. If it's more than that, then I'll give it some praise, you know? But of course, the thing that that you have to question is it worth the price though? Because I believe at the moment, Afternoon Swim is around $280, right? And if you're putting down $280 for a fragrance that lasts around 6 hours, and on some people lasts even less than that, then of course that's something that you want to consider. I think the one thing that would make you want to pull the trigger on that purchase is if you're really in love with the scent, okay? So that is just, you're gonna have to figure that out on your own. But in terms of performance, like I said, I can't really complain about it because it falls within like the range that I expected it to. And in fact, it's more on the higher range. Like I said, the 6 hours, sometimes 7 when I'm wearing, when I'm spraying it on clothes, and if I want to spray more of it. Now, interesting thing about this fragrance that I found out is that it smells even better when you're a little bit sweaty. You know what I mean? When like the sweat, like when you're sweaty a little bit, not like super, super sweaty, but like it just activates this fragrance even more and the reactions become even more feral. Like it's just that sort of fragrance. So please, if you're going to the beach, this is amazing. If you're going anywhere outdoors, if you're going on a walk, on a hike, like it's just like at a barbecue, whatever it is, a picnic, this thing smells amazing in the heat. Okay, in the cold, this isn't something I'd really pull for. If you watch my top 5 fragrances of the month type of videos, I guarantee you around December of this year, maybe even October, this won't be in my top 5 rotation, just because, I prefer this in the warmer months. This is not something I would reach for when I'm cold. But yeah, this thing has gotten some stupid reactions. It's like, I'm not going to get into it, but it's a very simple, easy to like fragrance. This is not one that you buy when you think, oh, I'm going to smell like, I want to smell very different from everybody. I want it to be bold and polarizing and all that sort of stuff. No, this is still a fragrance that a lot of people around you won't be wearing. Like I guarantee you, when you're walking in these rooms or you're just around some people, nobody else around you will be wearing like Afternoon Swim, not because the scent is challenging, but because of its price point. It's not a lot of people are putting down private blend designer kind of money on these type of fragrances. They stick with the general fragrances they find at the mall, which are the standard designer sort of scents, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, Axe, things like that, right? But this has a kind of quality to it that, yes, it's fun, but it makes people kind of want to, like, it draws people in when they smell it. They're just like, the reaction that I got recently, I was just wearing this, I was going out and somebody was like, you smell nice. They're like, they just told me straight up, like, you smell nice, with like a big smile on their face. And I was like, thank you. You know, so it's just something that I wasn't expecting anybody to comment on this fragrance when I was just wearing it around. But I mean, somebody did. So they went out of their way to just give me a nice compliment on the fragrance. And I love it. I really, truly do love this scent. I know people have told me to try, I think, Tiger from Bulgari. I have not tried that fragrance, but apparently it's much more masculine than this one. And I like the way that this leans unisex, just a little bit masculine. You know, that's more of my vibe. But I'm totally down to try that one. So I'm going to be making another video. Oh, before I say that, this fragrance also, if you buy any Louis Vuitton scent and you run out of the fragrance, you can go into any Louis Vuitton store and refill your fragrance for half off. Okay, so 50% off, and it can be any Louis Vuitton fragrance. So let's say you finish your afternoon swim for the summertime and you're like, damn, it's getting cold. I want to get Ombre Nomad. You can go get Ombre Nomad for half the price. As long as you have an authentic bottle, they will refill it for you. So I thought that was interesting. And I think that makes the investment for Louis Vuitton fragrances worth it if you like their scent. So that's just something to throw out. And after this video, I will be making another video on comparing this with Clementine, California and Orange Sanguine from Atelier Cologne, because people have told me to compare them, and I will be very honest about what I think. So I hope you have a great day. Let me know if you've tried this fragrance, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.